don't need a six-figure wardrobe, a movie star grin, or a self-help guru on speed dial to boost your dating life. Sometimes it's the small, overlooked habits that pack the biggest punch. These are the tiny tweaks that take your interactions from meh to magnetic. Think of them like seasoning for your personality. They don't replace the dish, but without them, it's all about bland. If that sounds intriguing, I hope you'll stick around because that's what's on the agenda. Good eye contact is one of the simplest ways to show confidence and interest. The trick is balance. Aim for 70 to 80% eye contact when you're talking to someone. This means you're mostly looking at them, but breaking away just enough to keep it comfortable. Think of it like holding a hot cup of coffee, steady and intentional, but not too tight or someone's going to get burned. You could practice this a little bit every day with your coworkers or, I don't know, hold their gaze a second longer than feels natural before looking away. If that feels awkward at first, that's okay. The goal is to show you're paying attention, not accidentally scare somebody into thinking you're plotting a heist. A genuine smile is like social currency. It makes you approachable and shows that you're interesting or interested. But wait, let's be clear. Fake smiles, you know the ones where only your mouth moves but your eyes stay the same. Yeah, that's not going to cut it because people can spot that insincerity from a mile away. To master a real smile, you got to relax your face and let your eyes crinkle up a little bit. That's called a Duchenne smile, and it's a universal signal of warmth. If you're not naturally smiley, that's all right. Start small and practice smiling at strangers that you pass on the street or at the grocery store. Smiling releases endorphins, so even if you're forcing it first, you're actually still going to feel the effects, and when you feel good, you look good. I mean, that's science. Your body language speaks before you do, and posture is a big part of that message. Slouching says, I'm not sure if I should be here, but standing tall says, I belong and I'm worth noticing. So here's an easy exercise. You can imagine that there's a string attached to the top of your head, gently pulling you upward. Keep your shoulders back and your chest open, not up, but open. Just check in with yourself throughout the day. Are you hunching over your phone like it's your precious? Are you slumping in your chair? I mean, we all do it occasionally, but that's what checking in is for, because good posture is just about how other people see you, and it affects how you feel. When you stand up tall and sit straight, you feel more confidence, and that's always going to be attractive. Plus, it's just better for your spine. My daughter gave me she gifted me a gift I gave to her, and it's a little thing that hangs on your back, and when you start to slouch, it zings, right? It's like a dog collar, a bark collar. No, it just like vibrates, but it reminds you to sit up a little bit straighter. I mean, that could help if it's really bad for you, like it was for me at times. Want to stand out? Be the person who really listens. You know, most people are so busy thinking about what they're going to say next that they barely hear what the other person is saying. Don't be that person. When somebody's talking, give them your full, undivided attention. You nod occasionally to show that you're listening and repeat back occasionally the key details of what they said. Like, for example, if they mention their love of hiking, you can ask, oh, yeah, what's the most amazing trail that you've done this year? And leave your phone in your pocket because nothing says, I don't care, like glancing at your screen mid-conversation. Listening isn't just polite, it's how you build a connection and trust. And it sets you apart from the crowd like you wouldn't believe. It's very charming these days. Who would have thunk, huh? Self-care isn't about turning into a skincare influencer or spending hours in front of your mirror. It's about showing how much you respect yourself and that it's enough to present yourself as your best. Basics just matter here. Clean, well-fitting clothes, good hygiene, fresh breath. Try saying that 3 times. If you're feeling a little stuck, start small. Maybe it's time for a haircut or to upgrade your wardrobe, whiten your smile. Find a signature scent that makes you feel really good about yourself. These little changes can make a big difference, not because they impress other people, but they change how you feel. When you feel great, that confidence radiates outward. It reminds me of being in the recording studio doing voiceover work. It matters what shoes I wear. Depending on the voice and the character, who I'm portraying with my voice, A specific pair of shoes would be more likely to bring about that voice and make it more authentic and give me more confidence in how I'm speaking or what I'm saying based on who I believe myself to be. Does that make sense to you? Your voice can be a deal maker or a deal breaker. It's how people perceive your confidence. If you mumble all the time, or if you trail off when you're speaking, or if you speak too softly, you might come across as uncertain or uninterested. Find out if you do upspeak, or if, like the Kardashians, you speak with vocal fry. It's a speaking voice thing, but it's changeable. Your whole voice is changeable if necessary. Practice speaking with intention. You can read aloud a few paragraphs from a book or article and focus on your enunciation. This helps you find your natural rhythm and pace. Oh, and one more tip. Lower your tone slightly. Research shows that people find slightly lower pitched voices more appealing and authoritative. It's great for work, actually. A lot of people do this on purpose in the business world. You don't need to sound like Morgan Freeman. Oh, God, what if, though? But it does matter. Nothing kills attraction faster than impatience. It's me tapping my fingers in front of the microwave, right? Whether it's snapping at a server or rolling your eyes in a long line, rudeness sends a clear message: I can't handle minor inconveniences. Patience, on the other hand, shows emotional maturity and self-control, two traits that everybody finds attractive. And if your date is late or something doesn't go as planned, take a deep breath and focus on staying calm. Remember, how you treat other people, especially in less than ideal situations, says a lot about who you are. And grace under pressure leaves a lasting impression. Here's a secret. People love talking about themselves. When you're curious about someone, it makes them feel very special, valued. So ask thoughtful questions that go beyond small talk. Like, what's something new that you've been exploring lately? The real magic, we talk about it all the time, is follow-up questions. You can always check out an episode on how to be the best conversationalist you know. Oh, and when someone compliments you, just smile and say, thank you. Deflecting or downplaying makes the other person feel awkward, and confidence is about owning the good things that people see in you. Kindness isn't just attractive, it's unforgettable. People notice how you treat other people, especially in everyday interactions. Did you say thank you to the person who held the door for you? Did you offer a kind word to the cashier? Small acts of kindness, niceties, have a ripple effect. Not only do they brighten somebody else's day, but they create a positive impression that sticks with people. Plus, let's be real, kindness never goes out of style, and it does spread one person to the next. These habits aren't hard, they're just the little things that show that you're thoughtful and confident and, well, worth getting to know. No grand gestures needed. If you found this helpful or interesting, I hope you'll check out this episode on traits that people find irresistible that have nothing to do with looks. Before you go, though, can you please give the episode a thumbs up? My mom will stop asking if I'm still doing that YouTube thing. Hit subscribe like it's the elevator door and you're late for your meeting, and I appreciate you hanging out today. Until next time, have a good one.